For years, you've heard us talk about Fit Arlington, promoting a culture of fitness. It's something we value very deeply, that everybody should get to have a fit and healthy lifestyle. And so it was a real thrill for us when we heard about Lose the Training Wheels, a camp for kids with developmental disabilities, where therapy, recreation, and fun all come together.
As a parent, you want to see your child succeed. You want to see your child hit those milestones. You know, we talk about crawling, walking, reading, writing, riding a bike. Kids with autism, maybe Down syndrome, or for whatever reason have some sort of intellectual cognitive delay. They don't have the same sort of social interactions, and you won't see a lot of them actually ever get on a soccer team. They won't be around typically developing peers. And the beauty of this is we're giving them something that really levels the playing field, or levels the bike trail, if you want to say, because you put them on a bicycle and they can do something that everyone else is doing. Lose the Training Wheels is a program that teaches kids with disabilities how to ride bicycles. We've got specialized equipment, these bikes that have been retrofitted with a roller in the back, which really provides a lot of stability and balance. The number one roller is the most flat, the most stable. And then as they show that they're able to stay upright more and they show some confidence in their pedaling, then they'll move them up to rollers and they graduate. Once they'll get to 7 or 8, then our floor director out there, Kevin, will be out there and he'll say, let's go to 2 wheels. And then they've got a special bike with a handle on the back, and they put them out there and give them a push-off, and we make them go.
You see it on Monday. These riders come in. Some of them are scared to death. They don't know what to expect. As they progress, they get happier. They love the program. And then on Friday, when they're outside riding, that just, you really can't put it into words. It's something you have to see it to believe. It's incredible.
Learning to ride a bike is a skill that opens doors. It lets you, as a young person, have some capacity to get around in our community without your parent having to be with you 100% of the time. And for many of these kids, that's a really incredible opportunity. A family activity now opens up. So everybody else could ride and this young person couldn't, and now they can. So their family can ride together. They can ride with their friends down to the park.
My daughter is Emma. She's 11 years old and she has Down syndrome. She has special challenges, many special challenges. One is focus. The one we're dealing with, the biggest, she'll pedal right along, just a real happy trooper. She looks down. Well, that's a little dangerous, as you know. She's fascinated with watching her legs move. You know, so you're dealing with some very rudimental, elementary problems like that. Obviously, there's balance and all the other issues you'd associate. But she loves biking. We have a tandem bike that I've been toting her along. So, of course, the next step, as you would expect, would be her own independence, and we're really excited about it. She's that close.
This is a program where kids feel really successful really quickly. And in addition to giving them a recreational activity, it's giving them a skill for lifelong independence, and that is really the goal of so many of these kids and their parents. And I've just been absolutely amazed. It works like clockwork. It's so smooth, and they've really figured it out, and they've really simplified the role for the volunteers, which I think is sometimes really important for therapeutic recreation, because we have people in here who don't have much experience with people with disabilities, but the simplicity of their role, I think, has made even the volunteers feel really successful really quickly.
The most important factor is the volunteers who come. We recruited volunteers from all over the place, and we try and get 2 volunteers for every rider, because by the 3rd or 4th day, they're running. And they're the ones that are really making it happen. They're out there with the child every day. And we get volunteers that can come and commit for a session or 2 the whole week. And they establish that bond with the rider. They're invested with him or her, and they make it work. They make it work, and we saw results today.
My daughter is Sophia. She's 8 years old, going into the 3rd grade, and this is giving her a fair amount of confidence, learning how to ride and just big smiles and things like that. She's been so excited. I got a note that said, thanks for finding the camp. She's really, I mean, her confidence has been boosted quite a bit from this camp. She loves it.
After we ran this in 2009, got an email from one of the moms who said, I just got back from a ride on the WNOD trail, and it was the first time we had a family bike ride, and we made that possible for them. So they ride. They go out and ride together. And her son, he went out and rode the next day. He's a bike rider, and he is now an independent person.
We really loved getting to meet these kids and their parents, and we can't thank Michael and his volunteers enough for letting us hang out all week at camp. We actually met a family that had come all the way from Minnesota just to take part in the program. So it's really a privilege to have Parks and Recreation sponsor it here in Arlington, and we want to get the word out. If you want to find out more about the program, go to losethetrainingwheels.org. And of course, Arlington offers programs and services for people with disabilities of all ages. Go to arlingtonva.us/PRCR and search on therapeutic recreation. Don't go away.